Donald Trump, once again at the center of global controversy, has doubled down on his remarks about Greenland, this time stripping away the humor and leaving only the threat. The U.S. president warns that America will act on Greenland whether they like it or not, framing the world's largest island not as a nation or a people, but as a strategic prize in a rapidly hardening global rivalry. In Trump's telling, the Arctic is no longer a distant frontier. It is the next chessboard. Melting ice has opened new shipping routes, exposed rare earth minerals, and drawn the attention of Moscow and Beijing. Russia is expanding military bases along its Arctic coast. China calls itself a near-Arctic state and invests heavily in polar infrastructure. To Trump, Greenland sits at the center of this contest, an unsinkable aircraft carrier between North America, Europe, and the High North. The language is blunt, transactional, and unsettlingly familiar. Trump argues that U.S. security demands control, not cooperation. Alliances, diplomacy, and international law are treated as obstacles rather than safeguards. Denmark's sovereignty and Greenland's right to self-determination barely register in the calculation. The reaction is swift. Danish officials reaffirm that Greenland is not for sale. Greenlandic leaders remind the world that their land is not empty space, but home. European allies quietly worry that such rhetoric erodes the very rules-based order the United States once championed. Yet the moment reveals something larger than one man's provocation. It exposes how the Arctic has shifted from a symbol of isolation to a pressure point of global power. As climate change redraws maps, great powers are testing how far they can go and how much resistance they will face. Trump's warning is less about Greenland itself, and more about a world where forceful claims replace consent. The question now is not just whether the United States would act, but whether the world will allow the Arctic to become the next arena where might decides what is right.